So most people hear that Disney is going all in on AI and they think it's some Hollywood gimmick or a job killer type headline, but that's not what is happening. This is a business move. Disney normalizing AI content is massive, especially for people like you and me. When a company like Disney Plus, Disney, whatever you want to call it, they start using AI to speed up scripts, edits, videos, cartoons, movies, and they're not just testing, they're using this to speed up and create content even faster. That's a huge normalization into this world. Now, I'm somebody myself who has already been using AI content to help me put out information, create information. You can see here, this is one video that I've created, completely done by my AI avatar. This is what it looks like. Google just dropped something that most people are going to completely miss. It's a tool that can control your computer like a human. So that's just one example. I'm going to show you many throughout this video. You can see videos just like that. Got 68,000 views, 2,000 subscribers to my channel, $500 in ad revenue. This one is, a little bit under 17,000 views, $100 in revenue. I've been doing this for a while now. I've been using AI to create content, and I think it's a huge opportunity for anybody that's interested in doing this. Whether you're a business owner, you need to create content online to grow your company. It doesn't really matter what it is. If you're too bogged down and not able to do it yourself, you should consider using AI to help you do that. If you are somebody who is just looking to generate cash flow online by using AI to create content, whether you're selling products and digital services and all that stuff, you should consider using what I'm about to share with you in this video, because the reality is this announcement is huge. And again, it's just normalizing what people are already seeing and what they're already consuming. And because we're early right now, the opportunity for people like you and me to capitalize on this is pretty massive. The rest of the world is sleeping on this while you and I could take advantage of it. Now, again, I'm going to share with you in this video more about this announcement from Disney. Whether you like Disney or cartoons or not, doesn't really matter to me. It's really just a step in the direction of where this is going. And we're going to cover that. I'm also going to cover how to use AI content to generate cash flow and attention for your business or yourself. And I'm also going to maybe even show you how to get a client that would purchase AI related content from you. So if you like this topic of building an online business, I want to do something special for you and offer you my 4-part AI fast track training for free. It's an additional training that I want to give to you beyond this video, where we spend even more time together. I give you tactics on how to grow your business using AI. And I also give you 30 days free to the best AI software that I use to get clients and run my business. I'm going to give it to you for free. It's totally optional. And I have some prompts that I want to give you in this video, a document of bonuses and things that I'm going to be using to go over the content of this video. I'm including all those things. Just please be sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel. Not required, but always appreciated. Consider sharing this video with a friend who should create some AI content or get going with this business model. And then just comment below and I will send you the prompt document, which is right here, that I'm going to be sharing with you, the bonuses, my 4-part AI fast track training, and all that other stuff. So this is the timeline for what I have on this video. Number one, we're going to cover the Disney announcement. I see Dorn in the chat saying Disney is shite to begin with, but this will probably be an improvement. Probably right. The second thing we're going to cover is how this changes content creation. Plus, I'm going to share with you more of my results from my AI avatar type videos, and then how to profit from this, even if you're a newbie, especially if you're a newbie, because I do believe this is leveling the playing field. I see people in the chat. It's Jackie. I'm back. Caught you again. Welcome back, Jackie. So this is what we're going to cover. Now, I first saw this announcement covered by this guy's Instagram, Wiz of AI. He says that Bob Iger confirms Disney Plus will host AI-generated content by September 2026. AI won't just recommend shows; it will create them. Which, for me, I'm a new father. I have to admit that I've been watching a lot more Disney movies or shows than now in the last couple of months than I don't know, in a very long time. I have finally seen Frozen. I have finally seen Moana. And I'm sure there are many more Disney movies and shows, or whatever you want to call them, cartoon characters, trips to Disneyland, all those things. I'm sure that is in my near future. So it's just interesting to see all this stuff and see how it's progressing. And now I can look at it with even more of a trained eye that a lot of it is AI generated. But so yeah, this is what he has a little carousel here. It's not experiment, it's not demos, it's actual content inside the product. The engine powering itself. I guess they're talking about it being OpenAI and Sora, which is kind of interesting, because I found Sora to be, it has a use case. It's not totally there yet for everybody across the board, but I think it could get there in no time. For the first time, storytelling, automation, distribution, no full crews, no year-long production cycles, no $200 million budgets. And just to be fair, you guys, like, you know, I my AI avatar videos, you know, this one, I haven't really publicly gone over what goes into creating these, but just so you guys know, like I'll talk more about that here. But to create a video like this that gets 17,000 views and a couple hundred subscribers and, you know, traffic for days and months and weeks on end, like it takes a lot of work. And if there's an announcement being released every single day on a new tool, a new API, a new AI strategy, a new, you know, AI merger, a new AI acquisition, it's hard to keep track of all that crap, right? Like how could somebody in my space actually create content on all these things and keep up with it? You basically can't. And so for me, I had to actually clone myself. That's what I did. You know, I clone myself. I create AI content. I also create a lot of regular content. You're, after all, watching this video. But to stay up to date and keep my people informed, like, I create a lot of content based off of using my avatar. And I can agree that, like, what this guy's saying is, you know, maybe my production cycles are not as long, you know, years. They have gone from like weeks to days or even hours. While my budgets are not nearly as big, $200 million, they have really shrunk quite a bit, and especially with time and creation. So if you're somebody who is maybe not even created content ever before because it was too difficult, you're afraid to get in front of the camera, you're going to want to watch this entire video because, you know, my AI avatar, like if you look at one of these videos, would click buttons, fill out forms, browse websites all on its own. And while everyone's like, it doesn't have to be a video of you. It could be a video of a made up avatar, somebody that you create in your own. So, you know, if that held you back from before, I think this space, this time where we are right now, I mean, if not ever, why not right now? You know, like this is the time to be taking advantage of something like this, to get out in front and make some stuff happen. So, AI becomes a creative infrastructure, not a gimmick. Traditional model, one story, massive cost. AI augmented model, thousands of variations. I mean, it's just crazy, you know, to think that like full featured cartoons and films could be created with AI. And nobody will ever even really know the difference, right? You'll never know if some dude draws Mickey in his office, like in his boxers, or or if Mickey is created with a tool like Manus AI or ChatGPT or Sora. Like nobody would ever know. And so it will be interesting to see the type of volume like that will be created in this space. You know what I mean? Like if I think I have doubled my output or increased production with the use of AI, like what do you think a giant behemoth like Disney is actually going to do? So again, for those of you that are just tuning in, I think yesterday this announcement came out. Disney reveals that it's going to be using AI shorts introduced to Disney Plus. They're going to be using Sora to jumpstart their ability to create short form video on Disney. Okay, so let's talk about that a little bit because this is why this matters. Disney Plus is clearly accelerating their AI content. They're using tech like AI to create more. For me, it's the same. It's about speed. It's about scale. It's about controlling the attention. It's about riding the YouTube algorithm. When there's so much information being dropped, you have to throw a log in the fire to keep the fire going every single day. So you have to be a part of the algorithm. And so having that ability to have that speed really allows like a creator like me to grow. And you know, a company like Disney, it's really about the distribution. If you have a new video or a new show to show your audience every single week, then they're going to stay engaged. They're going to stay entertained. I mean, gone are the days where people like me and before me would have a closet in their home with VHS, DVDs, and you had like a collection where you just watch the same shit over and over and over and over and over again. I mean, me and my brothers, we probably watched all the same Disney movies 350 million times. Kids in the future and today just don't even know that, you know, it just doesn't exist that way. So this is the biggest piece of all this. This signals a shift from content creation to content systems. And this is huge for me because look, I make money by helping small businesses get more attention. I sell marketing services where I sell, you know, monthly recurring subscriptions. Like these are people that have paid me, you know, $500 per month, $8,000 per month, $2,000 per month. I'm not sharing these invoices with you saying that you can just, you know, implement this by doing nothing. I'm sharing this with you because I want you to see that I'm somebody that works with small businesses by helping them get attention through Google Ads and building a website and posting on their social media, just like I do for myself, right? I create YouTube content that gets attention for myself and brings more business in for my marketing agency or for my personal brand. This is a service, creating content with an AI avatar or AI images or AI text and posting on social media. This is all something that you can sell to small businesses in your area. This is all something that you can use to grow your own business too. So if you have questions on these things as I'm going, please put them in the chat. I will circle back and we'll go through your questions. But I do want to keep going and diving through this because for the people that are tuning in live, we're talking about the Disney announcement now, or we just did. Now we're going through how this changes content creation plus some of my results, and then how to profit from this as a noob. And I've already kind of given you a little bit of information on where we're going with profiting from this as a newbie, because AI content creation for Disney, for you, for me, using an avatar like this, you can see at the top of this video, it says altered or synthetic content. And you would think at first, like, oh my God, people are going to be so upset that I have an avatar creating a video. Well, like, and believe me, there are haters that post in the comments, but like, this is my YouTube channel. I mean, my studio, right? I'm hitting refresh. Like, the freaking avatar gets better engagement than I do. So should I use avatar or should I spend all my time sitting in front of the computer making videos like this? I would be willing to bet that this video that I'm making right now with my dumb, ugly mug right here is probably going to get shittier engagement than this video and the hundreds of other videos that I use my avatar to create. Now, there's a key ingredient in this that I want to make very, very clear to you all. If you create AI slop, which is like garbage, videos that don't have any value in them, they're not going to get this type of engagement. You know, like this one in particular, right? 68,000 views. If I show you this video,
just quietly updated one of their most underrated tools and nobody's talking about it. I'm about to show you how to take any business website and turn it into a complete branded marketing system in under 10 minutes. We're talking custom images, videos, social posts,
Now that's super value, right? That's super high or valuable. It's super high quality. I spend a lot of time and energy, and you know, I have a process that I have been refining and making better and better and improving as I go for the better part of a year at this point. And so the key ingredient to having successful stuff like this that gets 68,000 views and still getting, I mean, I published this video, I don't know, probably close to a month ago. Where does it tell you when and where you published a video? Oh, published on the 31st of December. That was a month ago. This thing's still cranking, 264 views in the last 48 hours. So, you know, in order to be able to do that, you have to create something that's high quality. You have to create something that people want to engage with, that get value from. You can't just create trash. You can't just create slop. And so I don't think that Disney's going to do that, right? Disney's going to create probably some super baller, awesome content that my daughter is going to be addicted to. And I'm going to have to pry her away from the TV in order to get her to talk to me. But that's my goal, right? Like I want to create that type of content with my avatar so that people engage, they view, I get more attention. I can sell more stuff. I can connect with people without having to be there 24/7. So this is really just changing the game, right? Especially when a big company comes in and it normalizes this type of content, AI content creation. If that is the new norm, like there are people right now in the comments that are like, hey, this is an avatar. Look, dude, make your avatar blink. Like some people talk shit. Other people, like, they find it just extremely valuable and they're stoked that I create a video on this topic. But you still do have the people that, and I'm forthcoming, right? That's another mistake that a lot of people make, is they try to pretend that this is them. Like they want people to think that they're still creating the content. And that's not good. Like you want to be authentic. I tell people right out of the gate, hey, this is my AI avatar. Nick's, doing these other things while I can stay here and give you this valuable information while it is like breaking news. And so, the people that miss that, they clearly comment in the bottom and they're like, oh, this isn't even him. He's fake. So when people think that you're trying to like play them and pass yourself off as being real, but this is your AI, they don't like it. And so that's really an important piece, but you can see that sense of like, it's still not normal for a lot of people to watch and consume AI content. But I am willing to bet if companies like Disney and Netflix and all these big behemoth type companies that create content and videos and entertainment that people pay attention to now, the more they come in and say they're creating AI content, I mean, the more normal it's going to get. And, it's already getting more difficult than you can imagine to even tell the difference, right? So that's what is changing, right? Content in general, the way people consume it, the way that people are engaging with it, the more accepted it is becoming. And for someone like you and me that's looking to create content online or maybe even profit from it, the way that you actually create it is changing. It's not manual. You don't have to do what I'm doing right now, getting in front of a camera. I could have made a video on this with my avatar, with a script, with video editing. Maybe in the future, there will be a premium on people doing this because they will be like, hey, I actually, this is a prediction that I have. I believe that doing these live streams like I'm doing right now there will be a premium on it because I think that people will suck at getting on camera over time, right? They're going to get so used to using an avatar to create the content, put out stuff that they won't even know how to do this. They won't even have the confidence to do it, the energy, the skill, whatever. So I do think actually, especially with these different algorithms, I think going live, I think YouTube is going to reward people for going live and being real rather than an AI avatar because people will want to see that. There's going to be like a shift. And I bet you YouTube's algorithm will push live streams and live content even further, just like when TikTok first came about and that short form content was being created and everybody was going from Instagram and Facebook and YouTube to TikTok to watch this short form content. Well, what did these bigger platforms do? Instagram created Reels, Facebook created whatever they're called, Shorts, Stories, Instagram, same thing. And at that time, it didn't matter what piece of short form content you created. If you posted a short form content on Instagram in the early days of short form, it would just blow up. You would get thousands of views. And the reason they did that is because they wanted to reward people, creators like you and me, or interested in creating, to get back on their platform, get away from TikTok, stay here, create your content and post it here because we're going to reward you. We're going to grow your following. We're going to grow your subscriber base. We're going to pay you more money. You're going to get more attention. Don't go to TikTok. So that's how they compete with each other. And I do think, again, I'm going off on a tangent here, but live streaming will have a premium because this is me and you live. That being said, there's still going to be a huge, massive use case, and the majority of people are going to continue to use AI content. And so, the barrier to entry, meaning the ability to create content, is getting easier and easier. And so that's something that creates a huge opportunity for anybody that's looking to generate some cash flow online. So here's how you monetize this, okay? You can create AI related content packages. Like for example, if you are like anybody here, if I told you, hey, I know you hate getting on YouTube. I know you hate getting on Instagram. I know you don't want to get on Facebook, but you do want to grow your business, right? Yes. Okay. Well, what if I just create a clone of you, similar to what I have done of myself? Or if you don't want it to be you, why don't we create a clone of somebody that looks even better than you, or however you want to describe your ideal educator in your space? And I will create that person for you, and I will create all the content for your business. And I will get you thousands of views of your primary customer. I will get you hundreds of subscribers and ad revenue and product sales. Do you think that there are people out there that would pay me for that? Like, I can clone you and I can be your content engine. Last year, you couldn't really do this. Right now, you can do this. You can sell this. I'm not saying this is the thing that you can sell. I'm saying this to position it as like something where you can follow me along here. You can track to this, okay? The need for AI content in this way, whether it's video, short form, text, image, all that, the demand is there. And almost every single business owner out there right now, your average business owner who's not just like totally entrenched in tech, that's not living in San Francisco or bigger metropolitan cities, they have no idea that you can use tools like Go HighLevel and their social media planner right here to create AI related content and schedule it to go out to their social media profiles every single day of the week, right? Like, this is my company. It's called Mind of Marketing. We're a marketing agency in Hawaii. Like, look at this authentic Hawaii style image. This looks like the Ko'olau Mountains on Oahu with all kinds of, Hawaiian branding. We're grateful to work with Hawaii's diverse community of businesses. Each client brings a unique story. So this image, this text, created with AI. Look at this one. This is too good to be true to be able to create this type of image. It doesn't have to be video. It doesn't have to be an avatar. It doesn't have to be this stuff. It could also just be static images, posting content to these platforms. So I hope I've piqued your interest in this topic of AI generated content. I hope I've showed you that it's valuable in a number of different ways, not even just for getting attention for yourself, but also for your average small business owner. And so I want to jump back over to my slides and share with you what I said I would do, which is kind of show you how to profit from this as a newbie, or you can be an experienced person to profit from this too. Disclaimer, you have to take action. It's not some get rich quick thing. You have to follow along and take action, okay? And so what I'm going to show you is how to create AI related content using Go HighLevel, which I give you 30 days free to Go HighLevel. Remember, I'm giving you my 4-part AI. You're also going to get 30 days free to this tool. It's called HighLevel, and I've rebranded it, my company name. And there's like 50 different tools in here that you can use to offer as a service to small businesses and get paid. And one of them is the social planner section. So marketing section, social planner section, and you can see I have all of my social media profiles connected here. So my Google Business, my Facebook, my Instagram, my LinkedIn, and I just use this tool, create new post. Somebody on my team actually uses this tool, selects all of our social media accounts all at once, and uses the AI button here to generate the text, generate the image. I'm going to dive deeper into this. I'm just giving you kind of like the higher level view of it, and creates text and images, schedules it to go out. Look how sick that is. It's like a graduate student looking over like some imaginary bay in Hawaii. And we get to schedule posts and content to go out every single day of the week or every other day to make our social media profiles look active and busy, like we're a big, happy, healthy business. And normally in the past for us, we either didn't post at all because we didn't have anybody that could do this type of thing, create the images, go on social media, schedule all this stuff. We didn't have the photographer, we didn't have the production team. And I'm here to tell you guys that, 98% of the businesses out there right now still are either not posting or posted in the past before and gave up on it because they ran out of content, it's too stressful, it costs too much. And that is the opportunity for you to be able to come in, especially using a tool like HighLevel, where I give you 30 days free, and I'm giving you 4 days, a 4-part training where I show you how to get clients exactly for this. And so all you have to do is go to Facebook and find businesses that have a little bit of a following, anywhere from 500 to 1,000 followers, just like this one, have posted before, but have not posted in the last 6 months to a year. This business has not posted since 2024. Well, why'd they post in 2024? Because they clearly found value in it before. They have a little bit of an audience. They have people that know, like, and trust them. They have people that probably want to hear from them, but they ran out of money. They lost their social media person. And maybe it's too expensive for them. But now, with these breakthrough advancements in AI and software tools like HighLevel, you can create this type of content and solve this problem for these small businesses and charge them maybe not an astronomical fee, $300 per month, $500 per month to post every other day. Maybe you charge them $1,000 a month to post every single day to 4 or 5 different platforms. I have people in my community that I've started, which is free. You're welcome to join it if you'd like. It's a strategy community about growing your business with AI. This guy, Steve Anthony, last week, an action taker, finally got my first client. Weekly social media posting. He's getting paid $150 a month for 2 posts a week. So he followed along with my strategy. He got his foot in the door. And once he did that, he actually needs a website rebuild, which is crazy. He doesn't even have his website set up yet. So he's an action taker, right? His results, I wouldn't say are typical. He's following along and taking action. But I want to make sure that you're successful. I want to give you something that you can use to get your first or your next client. And, I've already said I'm giving you my fast track training, 4-part training. It's free, where I give you tactics just like I'm sharing in this video, 30 days to HighLevel. You get free access to my control room, which is a free strategy group. And then I'm going to give you an email template here that you can use to send out to people that fit in this category. They have a little bit of an audience, but they haven't posted in 6 months to a year. I'm going to give you an email template that you can use to send to those people. I'm also going to give you a prompt that you can use to put into Google or Gemini to build a list of leads, just like this. Businesses that you can click on and go to their Facebook page and see if they fit that criteria. And if they do, then what I want you to do is I want you to send this email template and offer them 2 weeks of free content for free. And if they say yes, I'll take the 2 weeks for free. You come here to HighLevel, you create 2 weeks of free content. It'll take you about 15 minutes using these AI features. And when those posts go out every single day for 2 weeks and they are grateful and didn't have to create that content themselves, they're going to think to themselves, man, I wonder what it takes to hire this guy to do this every single day. He filled this gap in our company that we did not have. And at that point, then you're going to offer to do it for $350 per month or $150 per month, like Steve did. And I've got plenty of other people. Steve is just one example. I mean, I've got this number has gone up a lot since I've taken the screenshot. I have over 2,300 success stories documented of people following along and taking action with my strategies. Whether they're, people like Donna. This is another one, Randy Bett. Construction client signed up yesterday. This is last month. $750 a month plus ad spend for social media marketing. These are all action takers, right? These are not people that are just like sleeping on their hands. Bam Mateman. He's actually from Nigeria. He said he followed one of my strategies on YouTube, sent his first outreach email, and the response was almost instant. So again, if you guys are interested in this, comment below. I will send you the 4-part fast track training. I do see we have a bunch of people here that are live. So I'm going to give you this link right now in the live stream as well to get the 4-part fast track training. So here's the email template. Hey, I just noticed something about your page as a subject line. Feel free to edit this, you guys. It says, hope this doesn't come out of left field. I was checking out your business online. Notice you got a solid following on social media, but it looks like you haven't posted in a while. Question mark. I totally get it. Running a business is crazy, but I couldn't help but thinking you've got people already paying attention to you. Most people would love to have that kind of audience, but every day they don't hear from you is money left on the table. Anyways, I help businesses just like yours stay active online. I'd be happy to create 2 weeks of free content for you just to show you what it could look like. If you like it, cool, we can chat more. If not, no big deal. You got a couple of weeks of quality posts done for free. Now, this is what I call leading in advance, right? Leading with value. The reason we lead with value and the reason I teach with leading with value is because we have people like Bem who are out of country. He's in Nigeria and he's trying to get people in the United States as a customer. Do you think that, and I'm just be straight up with you guys, if you're not living in the US and you're trying to get a US business as your customer, you have to do some crazy shit. You have to be resourceful. You have to provide value. You have to be creative to get that type of business into your portfolio. Meaning you have to probably work hard up front, invest in the relationship up front before you can ever ask them for a $1,000 monthly retainer or a $500 monthly retainer. You have to do something different to be successful, which means give them 2 weeks of free content, work for free. Once you start that relationship and they trust you, you can say, yeah, I can do this for you. It only costs $300 a month. But if you don't do that and you start out by saying, yeah, it costs $5,000 a month, or you're like some of the dumbasses that send me messages that want to take equity in my company for coming up with an idea or shit like that doesn't make any sense. I can't tell you how many times people reach out to me with these ideas where they're like, I need you to sign an NDA before I tell. I'm like, dude, if you want me to sign an NDA before you tell me something, you can just hold on to that. Okay. That's for you, buddy. You can just keep that idea and, let me know how it goes. If you need an NDA up front to talk about something, I have no shortage of good ideas. I have thousands of good ideas. I write probably like 6 good ideas down on paper every single day. You know what I don't have, which other people don't have too, is execution. People do not have execution. And sometimes execution can be as simple as they don't have execution to post on their social media every single day. They want to, they know they should, they just don't have the bandwidth. They just don't know how to do it. That is where you can be the person that finds the person that has posted before, has a little bit of a following, but gave up on it. You need to come in, right time, right place, offer them 2 weeks of free content. You use Go HighLevel to create it. Each post takes like 1 or 2 minutes. I'm gonna show you right now how easy it is to make a post. You give them 2 weeks free of this. If they like it, then you can talk about pricing after that, okay? And you guys, it's pretty straightforward, right? It's not rocket science. So new post, right? Let's say I wanted to create a new post. I'm going to select all the social media accounts that I want to post to. And by the way, for those of you that are like, well, what if they don't want to give you their password to their Instagram? That's great, because HighLevel makes it easy where you don't have to get that information. You just go to the launch pad right here, and there's a section. If you get somebody to say yes, you just hit send link, and you put their phone number in, and then they get taken to this page where they can connect their Google Business, they can connect their Facebook, they can connect their chat widget, and then they can come to the social media planner, and then they can connect their Instagram, Facebook, and you never have to have their password. So that makes it super frictionless. Once they connect their accounts, now you can create the stuff and you can schedule it for them. Somebody says, Nick, I don't have an extra $27. I had to pay for health insurance and a payment, so I have $60 a week. Empowered Wendy hacks, no problem. Shoot me an email. I'll send you the VIP upgrade. I'm happy to help you. But just so you guys know, so what Wendy is talking about, Wendy hacks, Empower Upgrade, and I am going to create the content with you here. I'm not going to go back, or I'm not going to forget about that. Stick with me. What Wendy's talking about is my AI fast track training is free. You get a 4-part training. And Wendy, please be sure to like the stream and subscribe to the channel and consider sharing this video with a friend. This is free, 4 parts, but there is a VIP upgrade. You do not need the VIP upgrade to be successful. I just have some people that want more. They want more templates. They wanted more videos. And so we had 4 additional videos to help the VIP upgrade people. It's $27. If you want it, great. If you don't want it, hit the X, scroll to the bottom, say, I don't need this. I just want the free. And you can take that. And included in that is the 4-part training. You're also going to get this bonus document with the prompts that I'm giving you, the email template, a lead list prompt so you can build a lead list just like this in Gemini, 30 days to HighLevel, and so on. So let's jump back into creating the content real quick. So you build a list, right? Build a list of businesses. You can use Gemini. You can use this prompt. I'm a digital marketing agency. I'm looking to expand. I'm looking for these businesses in this area. I need their business name, their website, their Facebook page, their email, their contact info. And what you need to do is just go down this list and find a business that fits this criteria. 500 followers or more and hasn't posted in 6 months to a year. When you find that type of business, you are going to send them this email and edit it a little bit, right? This is a template. I want you to edit it. Just do a little work. Come on. Go to ChatGPT, put the template in there and make it work for you. And then go to HighLevel and create 2 weeks of free content here. And I'm going to show you how fast it is. Why is the title about Disney Plus but the live is about prompts? Why are you tuning in late to the live stream? The beginning of the live stream was all about how Disney is now normalizing and using AI to create their content. And how I use AI to create my content for my avatars that regularly pull in 68,000 video views, hundreds of dollars in ad revenue, thousands of subscribers, $17,000 in views in this video. And these are just a couple. Like I could go through the analytics of a lot of my videos here and I could show you plenty avatar, like this is an avatar video, this one generated, oh, my video's in the way so you can't really see that, right? This is a smaller one, right? 6,000 views. But what if I showed you, what if I told you that like I can have these videos created all the time for me, but I don't have to get in front of the camera? That is a huge, huge value add. Just like I can have content going to my social media to make it look alive and active, but I don't have to create that stuff. I can use AI and software to create it and schedule it. And so if you are a business, like let's say you're this kayak company And your ideal customer is somebody that's coming to Maui and planning their vacation. They're going to spend 5 days for the entire year on vacation. So they're going to plan a kayak or a stand-up paddleboard tour to Maui, and they come across your page and they're like, oh, this looks great, but wait, this guy hasn't posted since 2024. Is he open? I think I'm probably going to go to the guy that's posting every single day. They're not going to risk their 5 precious days per year on a business that doesn't even look like it has a heartbeat. Like you could not be alive at all. So what you're selling is the activity of posting on these social media profiles. You're not selling bookings. You're not selling sales or engagement. You're selling activity. And so there's value there, right? I recommend you start out like this guy in my community, pricing your services low. If you've never sold anything before in your life, you should sell this for $150 a month. You pay for your freaking Spotify, your car insurance, your cell phone. I mean, if in Hawaii you can like eat one Happy Meal for $150 a month, but $150 a month, if you're just getting started, for me, it was a life-changing amount of money. You know, when I was a mechanic and I didn't make shit, like that was a lot of money. And so I recommend you come here, you create 2 weeks of free content. It only takes a couple of minutes using these AI features. And remember, I'm giving you 30 days free to HighLevel to even just play with it. Follow along in my 4-part fast track training. So here's how you do it. I'm going to select all the social media accounts that I want to post to. I'm going to use the AI button to create text, right? Key message for social media posts: stand up paddle boarding in Maui is so fun. Tone of voice, professional. Goal for social media post: stand up paddleboarding bookings. Hopefully you can spend a little more time creating better content than me, or prompts than me. But I'm going to show you, even as lame as the stuff that I have put in, this tool works so well that it'll create professional stuff. And Wendy, I appreciate you hyping people up. 38 likes. 38 likes in this stream, you guys. I mean, this is real world stuff. And also, if you have questions, put them in the chat. I'm happy to answer your questions and share some strategy with you guys while we sit here. These are all the topics that I like to talk about: making money online, AI leverage, building businesses, getting clients, agency stuff, affiliate promotions, creating content that converts with AI or in real life, investing, real estate, wealth, health, personal development. These are all topics that I'm interested in. So let me, you can see this tool already created. Discover the perfect blend of excitement and serenity with stand-up paddleboarding in Maui, where every session promises an extraordinary memory. Imagine yourself skimming atop the serene turquoise waters of Napili Bay, encountering a vibrant marine life at McKenna's Landing. That's actually a pretty good snorkeling spot. Taking on the legendary Maliko Run. This is crazy that it can create content this good. These are actual places on Maui. This is the gulch where we launch our jet skis and we go tow surfing. We do all kinds of shit. I can't even believe that it has that there. So look at that. It created that text, right? This is going to go out to Google Business. This is going to go out to Facebook. This is going to go out to Instagram. Well, now I need an image. Well, I'm going to create an image from the AI library. Stand-up paddleboarding image on Maui. And I can create 3 variations or just one. And I can choose from all these templates. I like to use photo, realistic for businesses. And now I just got an error, unable to submit request because the service is temporarily out. I have never, ever seen that happen before. Don't make me look bad, HighLevel. I can't even believe it did that. Hold on, I've never seen that happen before. Let me try it again. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's me using all the bandwidth. Boom. Photo. Oh, look, they just like updated. Maybe that was a little update. Maybe I've been sitting here with a little update. All the image styles are now in a different organization. Yeah, okay. Look at that. Boom. That actually looks like Maui. That one right there looks like Maui. What is the difference between this image and this image? Shit. I think my image looks better. I think my AI image looks better. No wonder Disney is going to be creating AI content on their platform on Disney Plus, because AI generated content You can't even tell the difference. There's no difference between, let's try it again. Just maybe that was a fluke, right? Let's do another one. Just hit generate new content again. Boom. Somebody says, can this work for creating content to post on Facebook for AI tools and education review? Yeah, look, look, you can see this is going to, that's a nice one. That was a nice image. Look, you can have multiple images. Let's go with this one though. I'm gonna delete that one. That one looks sick. That's like some super exotic hidden place on the Big Island. Palm trees. There's probably tons of fish in the water. There's probably good waves, probably dolphins over there. I mean, what is the difference of this image and this image? Like, there is none. And so this is the reason why this business owner would totally pay for me, a guy that's never been to their business. You could be in Arkansas. You could be like this guy who's in Nigeria creating content for this business in Hawaii. As long as you know how to use AI tools, you have 30 days of HighLevel free to schedule this type of content, provide value, and hopefully get somebody as your first or your next paying customer. If you got any value out of this video, please like and subscribe. Comment below. I will send you my 4-part fast track training, plus the prompts in the document that I have here. I'm going to do a little Q&A of questions. So if you have any questions while we're here, somebody says, or put them in the chat. Somebody says, Winnie Lee in life. Winnie, I know you probably don't need to anymore, but do you recommend warming up your email before emailing or post from a more established account? Winnie, that's a great question. So one of the great things about HighLevel is you can upload lists. So let's say you use Gemini to build a lead list like this. You use my prompt and you build a lead list. You can download this, then you can come to HighLevel and you can upload into your contact section, right? So if I go HighLevel support portal, import contacts using a CSV. Nice thing about HighLevel is they have all these step-by-step tutorials. So you can literally go to the contact section and import an entire list. And if you're sending emails to thousands of people on an imported list, I do recommend you warm up the email. And another thing that here is HighLevel email warm. HighLevel has a step-by-step guide that walks you through best practices in warm-up. I believe they even have a warm-up service that can help you warm up. Look at this, recommendations. This is why I love HighLevel, because they're the bomb. You can drip out your emails to go out and warm up your email address. However, that being said, Wendy, when you're using this method that I've shown you, build a lead list, find people that fit this specific criteria, I actually recommend just sending these direct message, 1-1. Because if you find somebody that is the ideal customer, meaning they have a business, they have a following, but they haven't posted in 6 months to a year, and so they're in the market, they know the value, and you have this irresistible offer of 2 weeks of free content, it's going to be hard for them to say no. If you come up with a good email and you maybe show them some of the content up front, it's going to be hard for them to say no. You don't need to send that out to 3,000 people. So I recommend if you're using a strategy like that, or one of the other ones that I have in the 4-part fast track training to get clients, because remember, I'm giving you multiple ways to get clients just like this. You don't need to warm up an email. Just send it from your personal email. Somebody says, how are you going to train us if we want to earn a $2,000 per month from all? Dude, I have people that I have taught that make way more than $2,000 a month. $2,000 a month is like one client. You know, we're regularly closing deals like this per month. I mean, my company right now was actually recently recognized as the second fastest growing company in Hawaii because we use AI to grow our business. You know, this is a picture of us in Honolulu at our office. But yeah, I mean, the strategies that I've given you here are like, you can easily get to $2,000 per month if you take action. Damn it, I can't say that. You can get to $2,000 per month if you take action consistently. I have people in our community. You can join this community. It's free. Post your questions, objections. If you need help, it's a free community. Somebody says, I appreciate your energy, personality, knowledge. Just saying, I appreciate you, Jack. Thank you for tuning in and being here live with me. Somebody says, Hey, Mr. Victory Bridge, your link for the AI fast track lessons don't work. Only takes me to a blank page. I have to try to use it on Google Chrome. What do you mean? Let me see. nickponte.ai/AI fast track. Works for me. Empower Wendy says it worked for them. Let's see. Somebody says one of the smartest things to do is get their email address and you can extra fancy stuff. So I expect we should. Yes. Yes, I do recommend building a list. Okay, you guys. Well, I appreciate you all being here. I don't see any other questions. I will see you in the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment below for the 4-part fast track training, the 30 days to high level, this document with all the bonuses.